Hello. Now on this video, I'm going to talk about the signs and symptoms of sexually transmitted infections in men. You know, how do you know that you have sexually transmitted infection as a man? There are various signs and symptoms that I'm going to talk about in this video. I welcome you so that you can be able to know all these signs and symptoms. They can guide you as a man, to seek, further medications so that you can be able to treat this sexually transmitted in earlier stage, before it becomes chronic. Now, when I talk about the sexually transmitted infection, these are conditions, disease that you can be able to contract, during sexual intercourse. Now, there are various signs that can make you to be aware of this sexually transmitted disease. One, when you have frequent urination, this can make you to know that you need to seek further medication, so that you can be able to be, you do the urinalysis to rule out these urine tract infections and all other infections that are more related to frequent urination. The other thing is what we call pain during urination. You experience pain mostly during urination. You may have what we call the growth rash on the genitals, on the groin. These are more likely to tell you that there is something that you need to do. You need to seek medical attention. You need to go to the hospital so that you can be able to be examined. You have a growth on your groin. It has never been there. It is something, it's a warning that you need to go for further medication. The other thing is what we call the testicular swelling and pain. The testicles swell. This can be sexually transmitted disease. If you haven't got trauma, again, you need to go to the hospital for further checkup. The other thing is that you may have what we call the lower abdominal pains. This is also another sign that you need to seek medical attention. You may experience, as a man, again pain during ejaculation. And this is something that is so weird that you need to go to the hospital. You have never had it. It's now coming, and it's more frequent. You need to seek medical attention. You need not to ignore some of these signs and symptoms. They may just sometimes, be normal to some of the people, but these are the underlying signs and symptoms that you may be having sexually transmitted infection, that you need to seek medical attention. The other thing is that you may have what we call the urethra discharge. There's a discharge just oozing outside from the urethra. You need to seek medical attention. When you just experience these signs and symptoms, it's good for you to seek medical attention. And this is the reason why you are doing so, is to get earlier treatment and diagnosis and earlier treatment to avoid what we call chronic condition, recurrence, and even what we call some other organ involvement that can lead to further damage. Now, this are the signs and symptoms that you need to be very, very careful about them. Whenever you experience them, you seek attention. You go for further medication. You know, just make sure that you have an appointment so that you can be able to be treated, be examined. You know, you do some lab tests and all other investigations that are more related to the signs and symptoms that you presented. You know, now there are many ways that you can prevent this sexually transmitted as a man. You can be able to use a condom. You know, you can also what you call you can be able to abstain also. These are many ways that you can be able to prevent this sexually transmitted disease. You know, this is the end of this video. I hope you have learned something. You have known more of these signs and symptoms and the way they come, and therefore you are going to seek medical attention whenever you experience any of these signs and symptoms. Thank you very much. Continue subscribing to this YouTube channel and continue commenting, like this video, share this video to each and everybody so that we can be able to continue making more of these health videos. Thank you.